Welcome to the Breaking the Silence podcast. I am your host, Arthur Nicky Nicole. Here I believe in winning together and creating a safe, supportive space for people to share their stories and start their healing journey. My passion is to help people confront hidden battles, embrace their truths, and take steps towards a more fulfilling life. Every episode is designed to break the silence on topics that often go unspoken, leading to conversations that uplift, inspire, and transform. Join me as we break the barriers and find strength through shared experiences, one story at a time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Breaking the Silence. Today, I have a special guest. She's been on the platform before, y'all. Her name is Tameka Wright Banks, and she's returning to talk about what's been happening since the last time we spoke and her upcoming spotlight, y'all, as the keynote for the BTS Level UP Showcase. I am so excited about meeting her in person. She don't even know. She is the founder of the Dreaming Wright Consulting, a firm dedicated to guiding entrepreneurs through the crucial steps of establishing their companies correctly. So whether you're just starting out or you're looking to restructure, your businesses, this episode will be packed with gems and essential tips and insights. Because last time she dropped some tips, y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. So she is also, y'all, the face behind what? My logo. Yeah, she's the face behind my logo. That amazing logo that you see up there, that was all her. So after this countdown, please welcome this amazing woman back to the platform again. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's been a minute since we've been on the stage last. How things been going with you?
It's going great. I have no complaints.
Awesome. So we gotta let them know. We gotta swing back around again and let them know who you are. So tell them a little bit about Dreaming Right Consulting and what inspired you to start it.
So, Dreamer Wright Consulting is a business firm that I started, a consulting firm that I started years ago. Because I've always had people come to me to help them with resumes and cover letters and getting their jobs and getting their businesses structured correctly and stuff. So I was like, well, that's a passion that God gave me. Let me go ahead and just make it a business. You know what I'm saying? People always tell me I turn your passion into profit, and I did. It's something that I love to do. There's a lot of stuff that us as African Americans are lack of knowledge, and a lot of people want to be gatekeepers of, and I'm not. So that's how Dream and Write Consulting came in about. It actually got established in 2016, 15, 3 days before my first grandchild was born. So, and it's just been flourishing ever since.
Now that's not the only thing that you do. Now you wear a lot of hats. So tell them a little bit about those other hats that you wear.
So not only do I have Dream and Write Consulting, I also have Right to Banks Recruiting, which I do hire people to work from home or work with brick and mortars within the healthcare field, and that's anywhere across the United States. I've also helped establish brick and mortar boutiques for people. So I do have a couple of people that have started boutiques. I'm not there right now, but my first interview I was at the boutique. So I have helped people start their own boutiques and their stores help them start printing companies. So I wear a lot of hats. I wear a lot of
Yes, yes, y'all. She's about, that generational wealth. I'm telling you, the last time we spoke, you remember you was talking about that generational wealth and keeping the family and family helping each other. So yeah, she's not telling y'all all her hats she wear. But I'm gonna let her slide this time. I'm gonna let her slide this time. So we're gonna
hats.
get her some tips today. So what are
Just
some
go back
common
and watch her previous video. Give her
yeah,
the views, and you'll see.
yeah, yeah. Just go back and watch the other one because she holding back today, y'all. Oh man. So tell everybody like what are some common mistakes that businesses make when they're first starting out and how can you avoid making those mistakes?
So one of our common mistakes that we do make when we first start businesses is we're so quick to go to IRS and start an EIN, and everybody want to do LLC because that's the first thing everybody say. Start you an LLC. No, I say don't do that because with LLC, that means limited liability corporation. Nothing about what you're doing with your business is limited. You want your business to grow to the utmost. So you don't want to limit your business. And then when COVID hit a lot more us, our skin folks, we started LLC. So they started in January where you had to now fill out what's called a beneficial ownership information paperwork. If that's not completed correctly, you having an LLC, you are now being fined and you're not separated from your regular business. I mean, from your regular personal stuff. So you want to make sure when you structure your business, you start it as an S corp. You want to be an S corp. You want to be a multi-level S corp. And reason why I say that, especially if you're a parent or a grandparent, you want to make sure you do an S corp because you can hire your kids and grandkids within your business to be part of the corporation. But not only that, what we also do, we don't put them in trust. And you have to make sure everything you do when it comes down to your life and with the people we have in office, and I say the people because we don't have just one, you want to make sure everything is trusted, entrusted. Your kids, your cars, your business, anything you own, you want to have in a trust. That way, when this government we got going on decide they want to mess up something, they can't touch your trust. They can't touch nothing in your trust. So you want to make sure when you start your business, you start it with a trust. You want to educate yourself to know, make your kids a trust fund baby. That's how you create generational wealth. You want to make sure anything, even yourself, you take your name, you make your name an S Corp, and you put your name in that trust. That way, they can't take anything from you because you're no longer liable to the United States. You're liable to yourself. You're entrusted within yourself. As long as you're still not trusted, you belong to the United States. We got the wrong people in office. So you want to make sure you put trust within you. So you want to start trust and then put everything you own within that trust.
Now you said that the last time it blew my mind about the LLC versus the S corp. Now the best question of them all: how much is it gonna cost them versus the S corp and the LLC? You explained that last time.
They all free. You go irs.gov/EIN and ask you, do you want to be a sole proprietary? You want to be LLC? You want to be a partnership? You want S Corp or you want C Corp? I don't say do SC Corp unless you have a whole family of at least 10 people that will be on a board because you have to understand when you have a corporation, you have to have board members for a
Right.
corporation. With the S Corp, you don't have to have board members. Your business is your business. With a corporation, you have to have board members, which means you develop the idea and these people have the right to take what you built away from you. You don't
Mm.
want to put yourself in that position unless you have over $2.3 million behind you. If you don't
Right
have
now.
that much behind you, you don't want to start a corporation. You just want to do an S corp
So now
because when you have an LLC, when you file an LLC, when you do your
right.
taxes for LLC, you have to file an S corp for
Hmm.
your LLC.
Yeah,
Your
you said that.
paperwork has to be an S corp. So why not go ahead and make your business an S corp? Where that way your Schedule C is lined up for everything that you do. Your rent, your bills, your car. Everything that you spend out is now a business transaction.
Right.
Everything.
So now with the board members, like say for instance, you get this S corp, but eventually you want to do like a nonprofit. Say for instance, they want to do a nonprofit. Now the nonprofit, when you do that, you do have to have board members, right?
Yes, you do have to have board members for a nonprofit.
Hmm. Okay. So what's the difference with that? Like, if I heard somebody say 501c to me one time, so it's like, is that considered a S corp or is that considered
No,
something else?
that's considered something else. So, a S corp is a business. 501c3 nonprofit is something that you could get that you don't get profit within. You could get
Mhm.
eligible with grants and different things like that. You get more help from the outside than you do within your business itself. So any money that comes in within that business, when you get grants, you have to be able to share that out
Right.
to people. You know what I'm saying? So when
Right.
you have an S corp, that's a profitable business, which you can still get grants and stuff for, but it's not allocated the way a nonprofit is.
Nonprofit.
Because
Right.
a
Right.
nonprofit, you have to allocate dime for dime for dime
Right.
of what you get with your money.
See now the
You see what
LLC,
I'm
you do
saying?
have to pay, that fee every year. So with the S corp, do you still have to pay that 150, 200 a year for the S corp too?
Yes, if it's not structured correctly, yes, you do.
Hmm.
But that fee is for your state. That's not a federal fee. That's a
Right. Right.
state fee to make sure your business is structured within that state. So federally, you don't pay a fee. You just pay for it to be registered within that state. So whatever that state fee is. So that varies state from state.
Right. See, I told y'all she was gonna come up here and drop some gems today, y'all. Y'all better pay attention and get your notepads out. So how
Yeah, and
important?
what people have to understand is that when you register, say you stay in Alabama. Let's just say you stay in
Mhm.
Alabama. You did an LLC for Alabama. You don't have to register your business in that state. You don't
Oh,
have to register as long as it's registered within the United States. Delaware, Wyoming, Nevada are three states that cost less than $40 to register your business. Less
wow.
than 40. And you can register your business in any state. It does not have to necessarily be that state as
Hmm.
long as it's registered within a state in the
How
United
they get
States.
away with that though?
They just have to have it registered with a state. Just because you have a business in Alabama, you might work out of Delaware. You might work out
That's
of
true.
Wyoming. You might work
That's true.
anywhere you throughout the United States. Your business is just registered federally, federally with the EIN. But state registration could be wherever you want it to be. It does not
Hmm.
have to be in the state that you live in.
See, you done blew some minds already. See, you did it again. You the first time you came on here, you blew my mind with the LLC and the S corp. Now you coming back up here talking about you can register a business in any state.
Yeah,
Man,
any state. You don't have to have it in the state you live in. You do not,
that's
as
mind
long as
blowing.
it's registered within the 50 states.
So how important do you think it is for businesses to establish that right foundation early on? And what are some steps that you recommend that they can take, starting out to make sure that
Get a
it's starting
mentor.
right?
Get a get a mentor that has been in the business for at least 10 years. And reason why I say that, because any business can fail with this, usually falls within the first 2 to 5 years. Most people start a business and they so passionate within the first 2 years and then they get lazy. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? They get discouraged. They get procrastinators. So then their business is not flourishing. I'm speaking for myself. I did this. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you get with a mentor that has taken the steps that can help keep you on a path. And do like your grandparents, write everything down. Write your goals down. Get a book strictly for business. Every
Hmm.
day on that thing, write at least three things realistically you can accomplish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And stick to those. And make sure if you do it daily, it becomes a ritual. So then
Yes.
you're more involved with your business. You're more active with your business. You're more promoting your business. And now with this day and time, it's easy to promote your business. There's so many social media sites. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You don't have to be like us that started as grassroots recruiters. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That businesses thrive off the word of mouth. This day and age, businesses thrive off of reviews. People
Yes.
will rather read how satisfied a person was with your business compared to them trying to figure out your business.
Right.
So
And
you
that's
want
sad.
to make sure you have the reviews. You know, it's easy to get a Google business site. It's easy. It's free. Make sure your business is listed on Google. People can easily go in there, type in your name, and put reviews. People are quicker to go read those to know how your business is thriving. So you want to
That's
make sure you always put yourself in that position. But write, pray, and manifest. That's what I
true.
would tell you.
But you know what? I think people give up so fast when it comes down to starting a business because you're right. Between that 2 and 5 year mark, at that 2 year mark, you might just be getting to a point where you're seeing some of the return on things, and now you're gliding to that 5th year. But people give up so
Right.
fast.
Because people think that we live in a get quick rich mind frame.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you could talk to any business owner. Their businesses did not start thriving financially to after the 3 to 5 year mark. You know what I'm saying? They
Yes.
put in a lot of it is to be people think to be an entrepreneur is easy. No, if you cannot work a 9 to 5, you cannot be an entrepreneur. Reason why I
Nope.
say that because a 9 to 5 keep you structured, and entrepreneurship does not. It does not. You're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You sleep and you got so much on your mind. You will wake up in the middle of your sleep and write something down to make sure that your business is going right. Your mind never sleeps as an entrepreneur until you get it on a platform that you know it can start making steps. You would never sleep with entrepreneurship. So it's not an overnight get quick rich scheme. Like you have to build that foundation. And if you're not ready to lay the concrete, mix that concrete to get that foundation smooth and leveled out and
Mhm.
graded right, you would never want to be an entrepreneur.
See,
Don't let people fool you.
that's why we mesh well because I sleep. No, I don't know what that is.
No.
I'm like, I tell people, don't curse at me. Sleep. I wake up thinking about things that I need to be doing. You know,
Hmm.
it's a constant thing, and you're not gonna take your hands off it until you know, like you said, it's gonna run by itself.
Hmm.
And to be honest with breaking the silence, I started off with breaking the silence saying, you know what, I'm not charging anybody to be on my platform, and I'm still sticking to that. But it's my talents around me that's making room for me. Now it's starting to prosper because of things
Right.
around me.
Hmm.
So, you know,
And that's
you
another thing people have to understand. Your net worth,
yes.
who you network with, will be your net worth. So if you don't network with the right people, your net worth wouldn't be there. Like really look at how society is. Poor hang out with poor, rich hang out with rich, money hang out with money. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? So if you want to structure yourself to get with money, you have to put yourself in a position to hang out with people that have the money, the people that could teach you how to get the money. And it's
Yep.
nothing that's going to happen overnight, but you do have to change your mind frame and the
Ooh,
people you associate yourself with.
child. You said a mouthful right there. But my niece said, she said, Nikki, you say all the time you want to be a billionaire. Do you have any billionaire friends? And I was like, huh? I was like, no. She was like, well, how you expect to be a billionaire if you don't have no billionaire friends?
Exactly. You can't.
That's
Who's going to teach you that billionaire mindset?
what she said. Those exact words. Who's gonna teach you how to be a billionaire if you don't have billionaires around you? So you're right. Your circle matters. I say this a lot, but your circle does matter on all types
Yeah.
of levels. Not even just trying to, become a billionaire, but just the mindset. If they don't have the same mindset that you have, the same thriving mindset that you have, you in
It
trouble.
won't work. It won't work. And then you have to look at people that have money. If they want to work with you, they do background checks on you. They see who you hang out with. They try to
Okay.
figure out who's around you because they're not going to want those same people to come around them.
Right. Right.
You know, so you have to surround yourself with people that's doing what you're doing to get where you want to go.
Absolutely. So how do you stay so motivated and passionate about helping others succeed in business, especially during those challenging times? Because we all go through those times where we're like, you know what, I don't know why I'm doing this.
Girl, prayer and God. That's the only way I can make it. Prayer and God.
You're right.
There's no other way around it. I mean, but I have a passion for helping people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my lifeline. Like anybody since I was younger, I always wanted to help. So to be in the place to do it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Do I help everybody? Hell no. I don't. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Everybody that come across me, I'm quicker to refer. I'm not gonna lie. I will refer you to somebody else. But if I feel within my spirit, your
Right.
spirit is not going to mesh with me, and I know you're not going to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Mhm.
just a talker. I'd rather refer you to somebody else that would deal with the talking than a person that I know I can help and is gonna put work behind it.
See, you better than me. I'm better than you because I help everybody. I'm just
I
getting to
don't.
the point now where I have boundaries with it though. So it's a working process because when you're
Oh,
that type
it
of person
is.
to help all your life, just without expecting things, it's hard for you to get to a point where you're like, you know what, I gotta set a boundary here. So yeah, I ain't there yet. So I'm gonna have to pray
No,
on that a little bit more.
girl. And when I tell you, you get there, setting boundaries is the best peaceful feeling you will ever have. Because I used to be a people pleaser. I never set boundaries with people. I used to let people do what they want. Girl, please, I told God three times, remove anybody and everybody and anything and everything that's not meant to be on this journey for me. First time he made it hard, I didn't listen. Said it again, he made it harder. I said it a third time. He made it so uncomfortable for me that I had to leave the situation I was in to be able to set the boundaries that he needed for me to set. And that was with anybody. And when I tell you I set them, I stick to them, and I love it, girl. When somebody tell me something and I say no, I can walk away and stand 10 toes down, solid on it, and won't turn around. That's with kids, grandkids, and anybody.
Look,
I
I can't
won't.
do it. I can't do it. No, no was never really in my vocabulary, but I'm just
Make it.
starting to that point
Make
where
it.
I'm
If
like,
you want
no,
your business to thrive, you want your business to thrive the way you want it to thrive and with God on your side, say no. Set those boundaries, stand 10 toes down on all heels and toes and stand on it.
mm,
You will love it. You
you're
will
gonna
love
mess
it.
around and
You'll
make
be
a
like,
beat.
God, this what peace feel like? This the peace you gave me? Okay. Girl, God said boundaries with us. And you get uncomfortable with the boundaries he said.
You do,
But you
yeah.
deal with it.
You ain't got no choice. You got no choice.
And they ain't
Got
got
no-
no choice either. Attitudes is temporary. We all
Ooh,
get over them.
sure do, sure do. So now I have some out of the box questions for you, make you think a little bit on your toes. So,
Okay.
if Dreaming Right Consultant had to create a business roadmap using only 3 words, what would those words be and why?
Pray, because nothing happens without prayer. Staying grounded to make sure my business succeeds. And just being more thoughtful, making sure that I think before I speak. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that the words that's coming out is on listening ears and not replying ears.
Mm, I like that. I like that. Listen ears and not replying ears. I like that. I like that. I'm
Hmm.
gonna steal that from you now. I
Because
like
I'd
that.
rather for people to listen to understand what I'm saying than listen to reply to what I'm saying. Because if you have a quick reply, you haven't understood nothing I said.
Right, right. I agree. I like that. All right. So next one. Imagine you're writing a book about your entrepreneur journey. What would be the title of that book and what's the first chapter called?
It will be called It's No Joke.
It's no joke. Whoa.
And the
Ooh,
reason why I would choose that title, because being an entrepreneur is no joke. It takes a lot. It takes discipline. It takes structure. It takes cries. It takes laughter. It's
yes.
no joke. So it would definitely be my first chapter would explain my life.
Mm,
It would explain my life and how I got to the journey. So each chapter will go through how I started from me being born to how I was in the middle to where I am now. So it
mm.
would be about a good 19, 20 chapters.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and write that book now. So now we just manifested that live. Yes, we did. It's time to get that book in
Yeah.
progress, ma'am.
And it's funny that you said that because I just made a book cover. I actually just did an AI book cover. So for
Wow.
those, so I did leave a lot out. So I do AI. I do business logos, as you can see her breaking the sign. And she did not ask me to do that. Let me tell y'all, my OCD kicked in, and I did not like her original logo. And I'm like, it does not represent her at all. And so I just sent it to her. I was like, I don't know if you was trying to change your
You
logo,
sent me a
but
bunch
this
of them.
spoke to my spirit, right? And this is what I think you need to have as your logo. So yeah, I'm that person.
Yeah, she did. She real life did me like that, y'all. She sent me about 9 or 10 logos, right? And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. How am I gonna choose? So then I was like, I'm just gonna stick with this. And ever since she made that logo, I've been running with it. I hadn't changed it. I hadn't changed it. I just ran with it. Yes, she did me like that. You had to do me like that. Oh my gosh, she said, I don't like her logo. Wow.
I didn't. I
Look at
did.
the phone.
I'm so blunt. She was like, "Why you send these to me?" I said, "I don't like your logo."
She was real too. She was real with me though. At least she was real with me
That don't speak to you. That
though.
don't speak who you are. I need Joe. I needed to speak to what you are.
She did me. She did me like that though. That's the true story, y'all. Write it down. That's the true story. She did me like that. And I've been running
And
with
I
it ever
think that was like after our first interview. After our
since.
first interview, I said
Yep, she
to
blessed me
her.
after the first interview, y'all. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. But I'm still gonna use those other logos. But I just like this one for some reason. I just be running with it. I love it. Man. Oh man. So this is the last out of the box question for you. If you had to design a success formula for businesses, but it had to be be like a recipe, what ingredients would you include?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, as a recipe, 1 cup of faith, 2 cups of prayer,
Mm.
a teaspoon. No, let me take that back. 2 cups of prayer, a mustard seed of faith,
Mm.
a mustard seed of faith, a cup of water, because you always need that cleansing. You need that cleansing. You would definitely need about 3 things of ginger, because you need to make sure you flush all the toxins
Mm-hmm.
out of your body. So that would be your roadmap. Um, and then put your oven on 350 and let it do what it do.
Oh, I know that's right. Put it on 350 and let it do what it do. I like that. Now I like that. All right, so y'all are everybody's coming across for the level up. I've been doing something different with y'all. So this is what I like to call the BTS verses and vibes. I'm gonna ask you trivia questions, 3 trivia questions. I'm gonna put the timer on there for 30 seconds. You'll have 30 seconds to answer this question. You ready?
I'm a fail.
He said I'm gonna fail. Oh my god. All right, you might not.
I'm a fail.
They easy questions though. Okay, so first question. Who was the co-founder of Microsoft and one of the wealthiest entrepreneurs in history?
Bill Gates.
See, you already got it. I didn't even get to hit the clock. And you already got it. Oh, Bill Gates. You gonna get this one too? Who was the first African American woman to own a self-made business empire, which included beauty products and was known as
Madam C.J. Walker.
see, you talking I'm gonna fail it. I'm gonna fail it, and you already killing it. Last one. I might get you on this one. Who is the founder and CEO of the clothing brand FUBU?
Damon Johnson.
I think
Nope.
that's I know
You
it's
close.
Damon.
You close.
My God. It is.
You close.
See, you got me. I know it's Damon. Dang, what is his last name? Okay, I got 30 seconds. Damon. Oh my God, what is it? Damon. I can't even look it up.
You got 12 seconds left. Ooh, you over it too.
Damon John. I knew
Yep,
it was it's John,
that's
not
it.
Johnson. Damon John.
That's it. Look at that. See, you see, you didn't fail. You didn't fail. You got all of them right. Wow. You thought I was gonna do you dirty. Oh man. So I'm gonna do your countdown now. This is your 30 seconds of fame. I want you to tell everybody how to get in contact with you to do business. We gonna do business eventually. We gonna get it. We gonna sit down and talk. Because this has been a road. I'm gonna be on vacation this time, so we're gonna be able to sit down and really talk about some things. So don't give up on that. But tell them how they can follow your journey, how they can get a logo from you, whatever you're doing, because you wear all these hats, and how to follow your journey. After, I'm gonna do your countdown, and then after the countdown, the platform is yours. All right.
So you can follow me on Facebook under
You
Tameka Bank.
just start talking, and I said,
Oh,
I said the countdown. She said, "Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna put you up there. Go ahead and talk. You ready?"
so you can follow me on Facebook up under Tameka Wright Banks or Tameka Banks. I also have my business page, which is Dreaming Right Business. I am also on IG for Dreaming Right Art. If you want a business logo, I also have a website, dreaminright.org. It is in construction, but it will be up tonight. But yeah, I'm on everything. Anything with Dreaming Right, you could definitely follow me. Tameka Wright Banks, Dreaming Right Business, or just hit me on my messenger. Hit me on my messenger. I would definitely give out my business number on there, and we could definitely network.
If I come off mute, she busy, y'all. She talking about you can inbox. No, that is not the way to contact her. I don't know what she talking about. 'Cause she is not gonna give. She got to give her 3 to 5 business days after you hit her in the inbox.
To get a reply back.
So I don't know why she telling y'all to hit her deal. Cause I'm waiting. I think she like me, but I wait. So nah, y'all might have more than 3 to 5 business days. Oh man, I had to put you out there like what? Oh man.
That's true.
Thank you so much for coming and swinging back. And thank you so much for being a keynote. I cannot wait to hear what you say.
No problem. Thank you for having me again. I enjoy on your show.
Man, we had a good time this time. Last time we was business professional. This time we had a good time. I asked everybody to come across that's participating in the level up. Why did you accept my invitation?
I like what you're doing. I like the promotion that you do. I like your business. I like that you're trying to help not only bring your brand out, but bring other brands out also, and especially our brands. You know what I'm saying? Our businesses, our stories, and at the same time, you're sharing your story. So that's the main reason. I followed you for a while. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely followed you for a while. So
Wow,
when you sent me my first invitation, I ain't gonna even lie. I felt like, what? She wants to interview me?
stalking me.
And it's been a mutual friendship ever since.
Yeah,
So,
yep.
but I
It
do
had
have a person I want you to reach out to. His name is Christopher Williams.
Christopher Williams.
Christopher Williams. It might be just Chris Williams on thing. I send you his thing. He has a website business called Elite Web Pros. And he also owns a luxury car business, but he is a Black man that is plugged with a lot of people that try to help you make sure your website is positioned to win. So I
Nice.
definitely want you to interview him. He would definitely be a great person to have on your show. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she's the truth. Yes, Dan Frank, she's the truth. But you definitely want to have him on your show because with your business, you want to make sure he looked at your website. I'm gonna tell you, and he just gave you so many critiques. He was like, "I need her to change this, change that." So I definitely want you to
Don't
get
come
with
over here
him.
like you came over here.
Oh yeah, he coming. We're gonna make sure we got you lined all the way up. So I'm gonna send you his information, but I would definitely love for you to interview him. Because he's also his mentor is, if anybody's on IG, it's called Pushman Mitch. And Pushman Mitch is a millionaire. So
Whoa.
you definitely want to put yourself in a position to have him, you know what I'm saying, and he definitely educates you. So if anybody want to follow him on IG, is Chris Williams Inc. or Elite Web Pros, and he gives you the gems on there of how to make sure your website is reachable.
See, I need him right now anyway because I was just talking about, making my website the go-to for everything. Like
Yeah,
when I say everything,
and
everything.
he's that man. He's been in this business over 13 years. So
God's timing. God's
yeah.
time. Everything is on God's timing, boy. And I'm ready too. I'm ready this time. So everything is on God's time. I definitely reach out. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming back on. I will see you next week. And next week, Thursday is my birthday. So I'm
Oh,
actually I'm actually spending my birthday weekend with y'all.
okay. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
we're gonna have a good time too, y'all. We gonna have
Yes.
a good
Party about to
time.
start.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.
All right. See you then.
Thank you, everybody else out there that's tuning into this amazing episode with my girl Tameka. Man, we really been rocking with about a year now. I believe it's been at least about a year now, and she has been on every set, man. So reach out to her so she can get you a logo going, something going. Get your business right because trust me, she got the eye for it. You see how she just did me, just gonna send me about 10 logos because she didn't like my logo. She did me wrong, y'all. But you know what? I'm glad she did it. She said, you know what? Here's a logo. I want you to use it. And I've been using it ever since, y'all. I got a couple more. I'm going to change it out eventually because she gave me about 10, y'all. I'm serious. She gave me about 10. So eventually I'm going to change it out. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed this episode. And maybe you got something out of this episode and you're going to start that business that you said you're going to start. Today is the day. Stop procrastinating. It's time to start that business and get it going so you can build a foundation and leave a legacy for the people that's coming behind you. So today is the day. Make it the day. So if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, comment, share it with someone who needs it or might benefit from it. So until next time, keep dreaming, keep building, and keep pushing forward. Later.
Hey, it's your girl Daria Stu. Shout out to Nikki Nicole, Breaking the Silence podcast. Listen, I am so grateful for being on the show, you having me on the show. Listen, you had all your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Very, very professional. Listen, girly, shout out to you, okay? And many, many blessings to you and your podcast and what God have you doing. Listen, so much stuff is in store for you. Again, thank you for having me and talking about, my businesses and everything else that God is doing in my life. Listen, I am so grateful that God is using you and your platform to let his people be heard. Thank you again. I cannot wait to come back on your show. Your show is an amazing show. Thank you.
Thanks for watching another episode of Breaking the Silence. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.